お前に俺は倒せない。はあ、あんたの仲間は限界を変える。大切じゃないものなんかない。
Alright, what is up guys, it is your boy MassBlade here. Okay, now in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the most overpowered build to ever exist in Cabal 2 history. Okay, now this build, right, it is strictly only for the priest class. Okay, it doesn't work with any other class. Okay, period. Okay, it is strictly for priests. Now this build, right, the thing is with this build is that it's omnipotent. Okay, it has every single power attribute within this one build. It is all powerful. Okay, now you're probably wondering, why is it only for the priest? Okay, now guys, the thing is with priest, right, is that, remember in my class tier list video when I said priest has the #1 spot for the highest potential out of every single class. It has the most potential out of all of the classes in the game. Okay, now this build video is going to show you guys exactly why. Okay, now I wasn't supposed to make this video back in the day because it was such a strong build I couldn't leak it. All right, I couldn't reveal it to you guys because it could probably cause chaos. Okay, I'm just saying, but yeah. Alright, so anyway, this build, right, is in fact the #1 most strongest build in the game. Okay, there is no stronger build, literally. You cannot make a stronger build than this one. Okay, it is the most powerful. Okay, now it is only for the priest, and it is in fact the most expensive build in the game. Alright, it is gonna cost you a lot of damn hours. Okay, so I recommend you guys do this build on the 60 cap. Okay, do not waste your money on the 50 cap. I've told you this, guys, like how many times, you know, in game, you know, people have been telling me, oh, why don't you upgrade your gear? You know, I have a very good reason for that. Okay, I save all my hours for the 60 cap, but I don't play the game anymore, so I don't really give a damn. So anyway, okay, we are about to get into this build, and okay, now you guys gotta really pay attention, okay, because this build is insane. Okay, now this build was actually founded by me and Sushi. Shout out to Sushi, by the way, one of the best priests on the US server ever. Okay, now with this build, right, okay, the way it works is that on the priest, it can allow the priest to have every single role in the game. So you have FS's tanking capability, you have the priest's healing, which they already have, you know, normally, and they have the damage of a force archer. So yeah, they have every single attribute in this one build, so it is very overpowered. It's like every class put in one, pretty much. Now I'm gonna explain why. Okay, now for priest, right, the best nation cartel you can choose is South. Okay, because they get an extra IFrame buff, which goes on everyone, by the way, including yourself. So it's very overpowered, guys, because I'm telling you guys now, right, priest has a lot of defensive buffs. Okay, they have so many. So yeah, they have a lot of tanking capability, and there's also the fact that they can freaking heal themselves, guys. Okay, I said this before, they can heal themselves to max HP, you know, over time, quick recoveries, whatever, you know, they have the whole thing. Alright, now with this build, okay, the way it works is this. Okay, these stats right here is what you have to have on everything, and I mean everything. Okay, guys, you have to follow this precisely right. Okay, it has to be these stats, it cannot be anything else. Okay, it has to have all these 5 attribute stats, including those slots, all attack up 2 slot for everything. Okay, now guys, priests have more damage output than force archer and wizard and warrior and force shielder and blader, you know, every single class you can imagine. Priest has the most single target hitting damage output in the game. Okay, because they attack so damn fast with cleansing hands, all those fast magic darts, you know, all of that. They even have damage over time, you know, they have all of it. And yeah, Priests can rack up damage really damn fast. You guys have absolutely no idea how strong a priest can really be, guys. Okay, I'm telling you, there are a lot of people on CABAL right now, guys, okay, on CABAL 2 that play the priest class so wrong. You wouldn't even believe, okay? There are so many priests that play this class wrong, okay? It's unbelievable. If you guys knew my priest back in the day, I had 2 gear sets. I had DPS set and I had a healing set. I was trying to make this build with sushi, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was too expensive. Okay, I didn't have enough hours. I couldn't make this build. It was so hard, but I was trying to gather it together over time, but it was hard. Okay, that's not the reason why I quit playing priest, by the way, back in the day. I quit playing priest because I don't really like being a support role in PvE dungeons, you know. I don't really like being the guy to stay in the back and just heal people, you know. I don't really like being support. That's not really me. That's not how I roll, you know. I like being the more melee type. So yeah, I went back to my WA. That is why I stopped playing priest back in the day. That is the main reason. So just in case if you guys were wondering, that is why. Okay. Now, okay, guys, with these stats on these gears, you gotta make sure you have it on everything. Okay, at its highest item level, and make sure it's Ikelia gear. Okay, it could be Ikelia. Well, it doesn't really have to be Ikelia. It could be like the strongest PvE armor, but Ikelia will be better because Ikelia has the PvP stat bonus, you know, just to make it a bit stronger. But yeah, so now you guys are probably wondering, well, why is this build so special? Why is it so expensive? Well, guys, like I said before, this build is omnipotent, okay, which means it has every single power attribute infused in this build. So it is all powerful. It is just very overpowered. Okay, now another thing, look at the stats of these gears real closely. Okay, look at the stats and tell me what you think. You know, just look real carefully and try and think, how would this work? How would this make a priest so overpowered? Okay, now I'm gonna explain it to you, all right, but I want you guys to think about it. So with this gear, right, you have everything. You just have everything right there. Okay, because excluding Ikelia PvP stats, because that goes with the gear anyway, so that doesn't count. All right, that's something else. That's separate. But I'm talking about the random stats that you get on normal gears, you know, like critical accuracy, HP, magic attack, and healing power. If you have all of those 5 stats, right, on everything, you can become so damn strong. You guys wouldn't even believe. Okay. By the way, do not try and change those cores. Those cores has to be attack, okay? In both slots, it has to be attack, all right? Now, for your character attributes, your character bonus stats, it has to be healing power and attack, the same. It has to be balanced. Healing power and your all attack up, it has to be balanced. So make sure you do that. And your maximum HP has to be like over 100. Okay, you have to have a lot of maximum HP as a priest, guys. Trust me, you have to have a lot. So yeah, critical accuracy and your attack on your character bonus stats, it has to be balanced and just have a lot of HP. Okay, for level 50, it should look like that. It should look 100 max HP, 25 all attack up, and 25 healing power. It should look like that. You could pull it on 50 healing power instead of 25 healing power and 25 all attack up, but that depends, you know, on how much healing power you really have. You know, it really depends. But yeah, so anyway, this piece of gear, okay, I'm gonna go through it step by step of why it's so overpowered for priest. Okay, because priest, they can exploit this. Priest is a very exploited class, but people don't know it. You know, people don't know the full power of a priest. People don't know what a priest is truly capable of. Okay, they just think, oh yeah, priest is just a support class, you know, that heals in the back. No, they have no idea. Guys, trust me, they have no idea, guys. Okay, I'm telling you now. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this step by step. Now, with critical accuracy, what this does for a priest is that it increases the chances of you doing critical heals. Okay, if you guys didn't know that critical heals exist, it does. You can actually do crit heals. Okay, just in case if like you're a new priest and you're new to this, okay, you can do critical heals, so that is very important. And there's also the fact that if you are a hard-hitting priest, critical accuracy will allow you to do more crits as well, crit damage. Yeah, so it will allow you to crit more often. So yeah, critical accuracy is a very important stat, okay, for your healing and your damage. It's both, you know, it's very good. So yeah, with accuracy is gonna allow you to increase the chances of you hitting your target. So yeah, so you gotta have a lot of accuracy if you wanna do some nice DPS, guys. So yeah, that is important. So max HP, you're gonna have to have a lot of max HP anyway, because yeah, that is like the most important one. You need a lot of HP, guys. Okay, for a priest, for sure, you're gonna need a lot of HP. So yeah, I'm telling you guys that now. Okay, now with magic attack, priests, their skills are magic based. Okay, so you're gonna need magic attack to do more damage. That is how the magic attack works. Okay, guys. So yeah, you gotta have magic attack. Healing power obviously increases the effective use of your healing. Okay, it boosts your healing. All your healing skills, they all get amplified. Okay, they make you heal more to your allies and yourself, you know. So it's very good. You gotta have healing power. Okay, so yeah, that is like the base stat you gotta have. So all of those stats, right, it all equals to this build. Priests, they become DPS, tank and healer. Okay, that is what omnipotent means. It's all powerful. They have all the attributes, they have all of it. Okay, that is why it's omnipotent. So yeah, I hope that explains the whole thing. Okay, now for your gems, you guys already know, merciful gift, it boosts the, well, on the 5th stack, you know, when you keep healing, you get more, pretty much, it gives you more healing power, pretty much, you know. I'll just say it like that. It pretty much gives you more healing power over time when you build each stack. The higher the stack, the more healing power you get, pretty much, you know. But it's not really healing power. It just boosts the effects of all your healing skills, you know. That is pretty much what it does. But yeah, on the 5th stack, it actually boosts a lot. So yeah, you should have merciful gift with you. Also, just for an extra thing, for your runes, you're gonna need healing power times 5, all attack up times 5. You're gonna need all defense types times 5, and you're gonna need maximum HP times 5. So that is all the runes you need. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it. The runes are pretty simple to make this build. And for your pet is gonna need it's probably gonna need 5% all attack up and 5% healing power. If you can pull that off, guys, if you can pull that pet off, that will be beautiful. Okay, if you can actually do that, your pet will be so overpowered. Okay, it will benefit this build so highly. Okay, I can tell you that for sure. If you pull that off, you'll just be so damn strong. But yeah. Okay, now for the worst part. Okay, now with this build, guys, the only problem you're gonna face is the refurbishments. Okay, now you're probably wondering why. Okay, now guys, the thing is with priest is that there is no crafted gear to exist ever that gives you these kind of stats. There's no crafted gear that gives this. Okay, you have to refurbish it yourself to get this. And the thing is, this is a 5-stat build, so I mean, you guys can imagine, all right, it's gonna be very hard to pull this off. I mean, just look at it. To get every single one of those stats as a 5-stat piece of gear, as a refurbish, do you guys have any idea how hard that is to pull off? I mean, honestly, you're gonna need a lot of refurbish kits, guys, okay, for your item level. Okay, that is the problem. That is why this build is so damn expensive, is because of the refurbish kits. Okay, but the thing is, right, you gotta have this on every single piece of your gear. So that means your trinkets, your weapons, your armor, all of it. Okay, that's the problem. That is why this build is outstandingly insane. Okay, that is why it's so overpowered. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna need a lot of hours if you want to pull this build off. Okay, I know there's probably gonna be a lot of high-end priests that are gonna hate me for making this video, because I wasn't supposed to show this video to you guys. Okay, because this was a secret build. All right, it's too OP to be exposed. But I've quit the game, so I don't give a damn. Okay, I don't care. Okay, back in the day, I was gonna keep this build to myself, but yeah, I was trying to build it over time. But yeah, it's very overpowered, guys. So I recommend, if you're a person that gets a lot of hours and you're really rich, this build is definitely for you. Okay, it is a very advanced build, guys. Okay, so bear that in mind. It's a bit too advanced, to be honest. It's like GM advanced. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys paid attention to all of that. This will probably be my last build video that I'll ever make, so hope you enjoyed. This has been my MassBlade here, and I will catch you guys next time.
Breaking my limits. Breaking my limits. Breaking my limits. Breaking my limits. Breaking my limits.